So these are the new AirPods Pro, and I've been using them ever since they were first released. So to give you guys a little background before I begin this review, if you watch my previous videos, you know that my two favorite true wireless earbuds are the Galaxy Buds and the AirPods Standard. These are the AirPods 2. The reason why I have two over one is because for day-to-day use, I like using the AirPods. They're small, they're compact, and they're jam-packed with a lot of features. Very similar things can be said about the Galaxy Buds. They're small, very compact, but they have a terrible microphone, and the battery life doesn't last as long as AirPods would. So I'd rather stick with AirPods when I'm traveling. But for training, working out at a gym, the Galaxy Buds are my number one pick because not only are they actually wire and dust resistant rated, but they're so comfortable to wear and they provide an excellent secure fit thanks to that in-ear wing design. But now since the AirPods Pro is here, they pretty much combine these two into one. But for double the cost, are the AirPods Pro really worth it? Let's go ahead and discuss my overall experience with them. So as the time making this video, they're actually on sale. So I already feel ripped off, but oh well. So when you unbox these bad boys, the packaging is identical to the previous AirPods. The only new changes there is now it actually comes included with 2 additional tips, so a total of 3, the ones that's already equipped on the AirPods themselves, and also you get a lightning cable to USB-C now. Which means yes, these charge via lightning cable. But the wireless charging case is now standard for the AirPods Pro, and not only that, when you actually leave it down on a charging pad to charge, if you tap on the LED light 2 times, it will actually show you the LED stats of the AirPods. The previous wireless charging case for the AirPods 2 didn't do that. And if you ever owned or used AirPods in the past, you know that the seal is magnetically held together, magnetically shut. Even the earbuds are magnetically held together, and they do an excellent job in staying in place. But besides that new LED feature, it still is the same exact case, same exact white plastic-like material with the same metal hinge on the back. But when you compare the two side by side, I'm sure you already watched a lot of videos, you already are familiar, they look exactly the same. You just put sideways, there you go, they're almost identical, just the Pro slightly taller, wider, it still fits in that same small pocket that nobody uses, and I hardly doubt you will, because it's really hard to get out. So the reason why I'm using these over my Galaxy Buds now when I'm going to the gym is, these provide more battery life. With the case in total, this can get up to 24 hours. Where the Galaxy Buds will suffer because they can only last up to 13 hours in total. But the Galaxy Buds themselves can last up to an hour longer than the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro can last up to 5 hours with either the 2 modes disabled, but with one of the modes enabled, it's 30 minutes less, so about 4.5 is what they rated. But both of them, honestly, both have excellent battery life because the longest I ever wore one of these earbuds was max probably around 3 hours. I never really came close to the 5-hour mark. So both have plenty enough juice. But since the AirPods with the travel case in total can get up to 24 hours of battery life, I will always take the AirPods over the Galaxy Buds because they could last throughout the entire day. With the Galaxy Buds, 16-hour battery life in total, I mean, I always have to charge these things at least 4 times a week, where with the AirPods, I just charge them once a week. That's why I used to always use the AirPods 2 for day-to-day use. And just like all 3 of these devices, the AirPods Pro also support fast charging, which means a 5-minute charge will give you an additional hour of audio playback time. So although they don't have the in-ear wing design like the Galaxy Buds do, I really do like this silicone tip design that Apple went with. Because unlike those other in-ear earbuds that you see, like this one for example has that long tube that goes in your ear canal, Apple doesn't do this. Apple just simply allows the silicone tip itself to go in there. The speaker grill itself is outside. And because of this design, I mean, these things are absolutely comfortable to wear. I prefer wearing these than my Galaxy Buds. And I also like the fact that Apple went above and beyond and actually integrated a fitting feature of software that allows the in-ear microphones. That's right, this thing has internal microphones that's there to not just do the active noise cancellation for the sound to cancel, but Apple utilizes it for its software because there's actually a fitting test you could use where when you run, it will actually utilize those microphones, making sure there's no sound leakage anywhere with the silicone tips, ensuring you that you will always experience the best sound quality that these things can produce. Yes, a big gripe that I don't like about these things is they get dirty really quickly, and since they're white, it's really easily noticeable. Yeah, I'm blurring this out. But needless to say, this design of a silicone tip, I mean, this is really unique. I've never seen this before and works really well as it simply pops out and you can snap it back into place and really does stays on really secure. And in case you do lose these, Apple does sell this separately. As a matter of fact, if you lose the AirPods, you can always go to any Apple store and you can purchase a replacement. If you would lose one of these Galaxy Buds, well, let's be real, you're out of luck. You have to buy a new set or deal with customer service, and good luck if they're even helpful. Now, the fit and feel of these things, since of course they provide you with different fits, different size options to choose from, it's not a one size fit all kind of thing like what the standard AirPods used to do. This used to have been a huge issue to some because not everybody's ear canals are the same. But with the AirPods Pro, since they sit nice and tuck, I mean, you could do the shake test all you want. These are very unlikely to fall off easily. This new shorter stem with those force sensors, I really do like this new innovation because I do like this more than those touch gestures that these two devices have. Because with this stem, this does require you to use 2 fingers to toggle them, and it actually does give you a click feedback. I do favor this more than over the older method where you actually use those touch sensors I was talking about, because when I did that, usually sometimes it wouldn't really respond because there's no feedback, and also there was times I applied too much pressure that I have to readjust them. But with this new force sensor, the shorter stem, I mean, in no time I quickly adapted to them, and I do like this over those other touch gestures I was telling you about. Now, active noise cancellation and the transparency mode is something big about these devices. The reason why I used to love the Galaxy Buds was because they used the ambient mode. Ambient mode was really awesome, especially like I said, when you're working out, you need to hear your surrounding. It would actually amplify voices, making things sound unnatural, especially when having conversations, which is why I would usually generally just take one out so I could hear better. But the transparency mode that's found on the AirPods Pro are absolutely amazing. I don't know how Apple managed to pull this off, but now when transparency mode is enabled, not only am I able to hear my surrounding very well and it mixes with my audio, but when somebody walks up to me and asks me like a general question or just wants to chit chat with me, voices don't sound as amplified. They sound really natural that I don't have to pause my music or have to take them off. And then the active noise cancellation, these things do an excellent job. It's unbelievable something this small has this technology. They're almost neck and neck to something like the Bose 700, but I think I would favor this over those because portability wise, I could just put these in my pocket. Those headphones I have to carry with me in some kind of bag. But no, if I was on a long flight on a plane, of course I'm gonna favor over the ears over these, but if I was stuck with only these, I wouldn't really mind. But the active noise cancellation works extremely well, especially when the noise is consistent, like public places like a cafe, a gym, or on a long road trip. And then the overall sound quality with active noise cancellation, they sound really good. The bass sounds absolutely incredible. For instance, Numbs by Linkin Park, you know that bass intro? They sound incredibly good on these headphones. I mean, you could identify the mids, the lows, the vocals sound really clear. From all the headphones that I personally own, I mean, these hands down are better compared to other true wireless earbuds, but they're nowhere near as powerful and loud as over-the-ear headphones would get. But they do still sound fantastically good. And then the active noise cancellation can become really helpful, especially when you're outdoors in a loud environment and you answer a call. With the active noise cancellation, I mean, this allows you to actually hear the caller a lot better, more clear, without having to ask them to repeat themselves. And the microphone quality sounds like this. I'm outdoors at a park. I'm re-recording this because apparently the audio from the microphone that's recorded when you're recording video doesn't record. More to the story, this is actually the microphone quality that you're hearing out of the AirPods Pro. Honestly, they sound exactly the same like they did on the previous generation ones, the 1 and 2. There's no change. They perform very well. Now, unlike the Galaxy Buds, when you have these paired to a non-Apple device, you don't lose its important features, because the Galaxy Buds, when I had them paired to my iOS device, I lose the ambient mode, which sucks. When you do this with the AirPods and you connect it to an Android device, any other device that you pair it to, you still maintain the active noise cancellation and the transparency mode. And there's apps that you could download that allows you to continue having all these other features that these AirPods can provide, like the auto ear detection, which works perfectly fine. You click on that little video in the right top hand corner if you want to go ahead and find out more. But again, being an Apple product, since they have that H1 chip, this allows you to connect across all your other Apple devices. As long as you're on the same iCloud account, you can switch from your iPhone to your Mac to your Apple TV really quickly without being asked to manually pair to those devices. So all in all, would I recommend the AirPods Pro? I mean, as you saw earlier, they're on sale. I already feel ripped off. But if you plan on buying some, go ahead and do so. These things have been absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for true wireless earbuds, not over-ear headphones, but true wireless earbuds, these are a great value, especially since their main features are also supported across other operating systems. And if you know me personally, I'm not brand loyal to anything. For crying out loud, I own both a Chevy and a Ford. I use an iOS and an Android. I have Linux computers, Windows, and Macs. I just buy the best of the best, so you can take my word for it. At the time making this video, currently these AirPods Pro are indeed the best of the best when it comes to true wireless earbuds. So if you guys found this video useful and informative, be sure to use the link in the video description down below. It will not only take you directly to the product where you can actually pick it up on the latest deals, like right now it's on sale, but it will also help and send a small kickback to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, you're saving money still, but it will help out this channel significantly. As well as don't simply just leave a like or get subscribed, check out the other videos I made, like this one where I cover all the cool unique features that these AirPods Pro can provide, and this other video, that is a video that YouTube is recommending specifically for you. They think you're gonna like it, go ahead and check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya. Oh, and these are actually IPX4 water industry system rating. Another reason to take these to the gym now.